Welcome back, guys. In this video I will show you 10 Google Calendar hacks you can use to improve your Google Calendar usage, and I bet you haven't heard of them before.
Is everyone ready?
Let's dive in. Tip number 1. If you click on Shift and question mark on your keyboard, you will be able to see all the shortcuts you can use on Google Calendar. And this can be really time saver for you if you learn some of these shortcuts of the actions that you perform very often. It's really nice to use shortcuts instead of like navigating through the calendar.
Come on, time is money.
Now for this to actually work on your keyboard, you have to head on the settings right here and then on keyboard shortcuts, and these have to be enabled. If this isn't disabled, it won't work. So enable it and then preview all the shortcuts you can use on Google Calendar to save you some time. Tip number 2, how to super quickly create a new event. If you just type cal.new on your browser, you will be able to load your new event tab on your calendar right away. Then go ahead, add the title, set all the details and invite guests, save and send your event. Tip number 3, color code your calendars. Let's say you have your personal calendar, maybe you have work calendar, maybe you have calendar related to your kids after school clubs and things like that. If you come on your calendars, then on this menu right here, you have option to color code them. So let's say I want to choose this one as a pink, then go next one, put as a green, reminders will be as gray, and then my tasks, I would like to display them yellow. So that's how you get really great visual representation of your calendars, and it's great to just color code them to make them look different. Tip number 4, if you are working with colleagues or business partners from different countries and you want to make sure you are setting up the events in the time that is suitable for all of them, if you click on the settings and then go down on the word clock, you can display word clock right there and add several time zones. So for example, I'm in United Kingdom and then I'm working from someone who is located maybe in, let's say in Argentina. I can add this time zone right here. I can add even more time zones. Maybe I'm working with someone who is coming from maybe Alaska, for example. Okay, so you can add several time zones and then you will be able to actually see the times when you are setting up the meetings. You can also display secondary time zone right here as well. So for example, I want to set up Hawaii time as well, and it will show, and then you can have another option as to update my primary zone to the current location, which is very useful if you are traveling around. So that tip is just related if you are traveling a lot or if you are working with the people from different countries and different time zones. Tip number 5, create invisible event just for yourself.
I'm invisible. Can you see me?
While you still remain available for another event on your calendar. So to do so, you click on adding a new event, and if you scroll down here, your event by default will become as busy, so nobody else can create event on that time slot for you. But if you click on here and leave it as a free and then set up default visibility as private, which means this will now add event on your calendar, but this event will be visible only to you, and again you will still be available. It will show as on your schedule as you are free. So for example, I would like to use this option if I want to have like 30 minutes before some event, I want to get ready, I want to prepare, or maybe I just want to go for a stretch or get some fresh air. Whatever reason that might be, you can set up your private events on your calendar that are visible only to you, while you still remain available if someone else wants to schedule another event during that time. Now, tip number 6 is really great for people like me who tend to forget things, especially things in the near future. So if you come on your calendar right here and then go on settings, if you scroll down on event notifications and under section other notifications, you see daily agenda option here. And daily agenda really works like personal virtual assistant for you.
Need a hand?
that will notify you every single day about the events that will occur on a particular day. So if you come here and select your email, if you select none, it won't happen. So if you select your email, you will receive daily emails containing all the events that are planned for you on that particular day. Tip number 7, again, is very useful for me personally, and I hope for many of you it will be useful as well. You can use a Sage section right here. If you have lost some event and you don't really remember when it was scheduled, if you type something you remember about it, let's say I'm looking for my dentist appointment, you will see here I have event of a dentist Monday 14th of February, and if I click on it right there, you will see all the details about it. So that's how you can Sage some events that you have lost on your calendar. Tip number 8, similarly, if you have lost some of your events, you are sure that you have created event and you can't find it any longer, there is possibility that you have accidentally deleted. So if you come on settings right here and click on the trash, or your deleted events will be stored right here, but only for 30 days. So if you have a delete event within the 30 days, you will be able to find it here and restore it from here as well. Tip number 9, when you are creating an event and you want this event to take place on specific days, times, or occurring every single day, if you come under here on does not repeat, you will be able to select the option how often you want this event to repeat. You can set it weekly on Mondays, you can set it monthly on the second Mondays, and if you come on a custom, you can actually have options to set absolutely custom. Let's say we want repeat every 2 weeks on Thursdays, and then you can also set it up when it will end. So for example, you plan something until the May of this year, you can select it right here, or never. If you are not sure whenever this event should stop, you can just put it here. And after means, like, let's say you only need 10 of these events in a row, and that's it. You can set it up right here, and once you're done, just click on done, and then your event will be repeated on the selection how you set it up there, and just save it and it will populate on your calendar. Now, last but not least, tip number 10, if you still need some support with Google Calendar, I have done another video all about it on this YouTube channel, and there are plenty more videos you can watch on YouTube. But if you still feel like there is something missing and you would like to learn something more how to use Google Calendar to improve your productivity, if you come on this support icon right here, can get some help. You can also click on it and then head to the training, so you can see Google Workspace Learning Center about all its products, including Google Calendar, and you can get some great help right here, great information how to get started, including some tips. And again, if you have used Calendar for some time and suddenly something has changed and you don't know really what's going on, you can check the latest updates, and Google does update Calendar as its all products very often, and then you can read about the latest updates right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, click that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and if you click the notification bell, you will be notified whenever we upload new videos, and we do so every single week. Now go ahead and watch this video as the next one, and I will see you there.